From Daikin Park in Houston, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starter, Spencer Arrighetti. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Digging in, Ernie Clement. And the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
1 out, base is empty. In the air, left field. Snags it for the 2nd out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, at times they come out early just to run the bases so that these players won't forget in case they are able to break out and, get some.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 1st, 0-0. And we're back. And taking the ball for Detroit, Reese Olson.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Next offering upstairs. Gets him to chase after that one.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Ramon Urias in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Top of the 2nd. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Arrighetti back to work. Torkelson handling the duties at first. 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Caratini up with it on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
This one popped up right side. Urias. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Brings it in. And that is that. Tigers back here at Dyken Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Carlos Correa. That one missed. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to first. That takes care of Correa. Vic Caratini at the plate.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
That's too low. And that is ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No score here in the second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And down on strikes. Now 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Ground ball, Torkelson. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Into center. McCormick on the run. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And here is Christian Walker. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Taylor Trammell stands in now and watches strike 1. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off, he'll see another. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now here is Chas McCormick. He's one of the those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the Houston lineup turns over. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. The pitch. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game. That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one misses, and it's 1-0. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And here is Ernie Clement. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball. And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So,
and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Pena, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Carlos Correa. Outside. And that's ball 1. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defenses. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, nights like this, when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some.
Runner goes again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it, and there are 2 down. And next to hit for Houston, Victor Caratini. And there's a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's way high. And the count is 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Throws the first in time, and he has thrown 4. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. On the ground, right side, and that's foul. Meadows, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. This one in the air, Pena. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Keith swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Pena pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ceddanne Rafaela up now for the Tigers.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, Jesus Sanchez. There's a strike.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb. So they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Christian Walker. That's to third, and that one handled. Slings to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Trammell in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Ripped on a line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Astros back here in Houston. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Eric Getty back to work. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Next offering misses down and away. That's out to center field. McCormick sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. He's 0 for 1. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Caratini collects, fires to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Out to center. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Right side. And it gets by him.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. Now the number 2 hitter. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Soriano. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Back here in Houston, here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
2 up, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's just foul. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Trammell going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Caught him looking for the K. And now the catcher comes up to him, Victor Caratini. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next offering is down low, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now it's even up.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Hader.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And a bunt towards third. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Action in the pen down there. Brian Abreu up and loosening in the pen. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 2.
Count's full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So digging in, Colt Heath.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
puts it in the air out towards left center. One away. And next to hit for Detroit, Ceddanne Rafaela. Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now Dylan Dingler. Line drive, base hit down the line. So a man aboard now with one away. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball-slider combo that is so impressive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away down.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
0-1's the count.
Dingler off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. McCormick makes the catch. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Back here at Daikin Park, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. And that one fouled off. Good eye right there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Out towards right center field, Rafaela in position, makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Here's Taylor Trammell. That one's in there. That's strike 1. The Tigers up by 2 near the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
McCormick in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Outside low and a count even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hit.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. So they turn things over to the righty, Angel De Los Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Foul ball. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And lines out to third. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. The Astros have some action in their pen. Steven Okert getting ready to go. Sousa getting cranked up as well. To the right side. Handles, throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Throw on to Torkelson, and now the Astros are down to their final out. On to second, and he throws it away. But a great backup there, and no one will move up.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a...
Here comes the manager. Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Number 19.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. With the tying run at the plate, the home team trying to pull it out. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you...
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Christian Javier.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And this one is off and running. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And an important bat for them, batting fifth in this one, Kerry Carpenter.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Ernie Clement, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. High chopper to third. Smith. Over to first. Got the out.
Batting third, left fielder, Wenzel Perez.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Wenzel Perez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Edward Cabrera. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Right side, hard hit. Keith steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Cam Smith.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
Baez fires over to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit, takes outside. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. That clips a corner.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with them.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. First frame of the night behind. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Colt Keith. Javier back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one's
Ball that
upstairs, ball one. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Outside corner, got him looking. And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
No, that's off the
outside.
plate.
The
Ball
count
2.
now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside.
Now it's 3-2.
And the count's full. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, 1 out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. First
Ball
pitch
1.
doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
All loaded up here at the top of the second. And that one in the air, center field. Myers drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Javier
that's off the
Baez
plate.
in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A
2
couple
balls,
runners
no
on.
strike.
2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate,
3
it's going to
balls,
bring in some runs.
No strikes.
Carpenter, the runner at third. Meadows at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Sanchez makes the catch, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 1 and the Astros. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the second. Vic Caratini at the plate. Just missed. Cabrera in his 4th year, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that misses. And now 2-0. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Clips the corner. And the count is 3-1. Up the middle, McKinstry throws to first. That's one out the bottom of the second. And now Jesus Sanchez. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point, as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. 2 outs, runner at first. Cam Smith will hit next. Ripped into right field, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Bryce Matthews up next for the Astros. Up the middle. They take the force out. That's out number 3. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Fly to left his first time. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 0-1 now. Swing and a foul out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Now, Ernie Clement. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air. Pena drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Slider right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one ripped. Sanchez going back, has room, and he makes the catch. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jake Myers. And that one wrapped foul. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. On the ground to the left, McKinstry. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And that is out of play. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, you'll see another. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Towards first. Keith takes it himself. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Astros are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Colt Keith. Fought off foul.
Ball.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hard hit left side. Throw to first is in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And Glaber takes outside. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but
tosses across to first. And back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Yeah, there's the strike.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Caratini, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Hit in the air, left field. Perez. And it's caught for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. And ball 1 to the right fielder. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit in the air, left field. He makes the grab. That is the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Javier back to work. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Puts it away for the out. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That's down and in. Dingler, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Next pitch is outside. That one missed. Slider for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Sanchez gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Javier Baez. Flied to right his first time. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And it falls. And that extends the inning. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. 0 for 2 in this one. Baez runs. Pitch misses.
That ball went out.
Throw to second and great jump.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base,
outside.
Excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Activity in the bullpen for the Astros for the first time. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sousa warming up as well.
Outside, that's
Off
ball.
the plate, ball 3. Ernie Clement up next for the Tigers. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one finds the zone, And now 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground to short. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. And he's already singled in this game. That one laced to center and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Matthews in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and he popped it up. McKinstry brings it in, and there's two down.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Jake Myers.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. He's grounded out a couple of times. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even Even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
This one popped up, McKinstry. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching for the Astros.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth.
65.
The new pitcher, Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Snags it on the run. One down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Perez in the box again, takes the strike.
0-1.
And look out.
Perfect.
As that one ran in and got him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
That's a ball.
Perez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. One for two. Swung on, belted. Myers, a long run for this one, and it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies, put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And he takes a strike. In the air, left field. Altuve sizing this one up, nabs it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
So up next, Parker Meadows. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one upstairs, ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Sanchez makes the grab, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Back here in Houston, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Mauricio Dubon. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hit in the air out to center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, base is empty. Base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at first, one away. Rips one to right. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So digging in, Victor Caratini. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. Up the middle, McKinstry takes it to the base for the force out. 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Tigers 3 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Steven Okert.
Steven Okert.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, third baseman, Javier
The batter
Baez.
now, Javier Baez. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
In the air, right field. Sanchez ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Zach McKinstry now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No
That
ball,
pitch started
2 strikes.
in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a lefty.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Right through there for a strike. That's in there. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Carpenter. And a quick out, number 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything
Number
after that,
11.
a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Smith, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Popped up. Clement. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce.
And next to hit for Houston, Bryce Matthews.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And it's fouled away. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fast.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Tigers 3 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Daikin Park, ready to begin the 8th. Leading off, Ernie Clement. Oker measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. Oker back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Hit hard on the ground is short. First out in the top of the 8th. Now here is Wenzel Perez. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2. 2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Back foot slider struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Next to hit, Colt Keith. And that one fouled off.
Nope. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. In the air, left side. Altuve on the move. And that's the third out. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder, Jake Myers.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Cabrera into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Mauricio Dubon digs in now. And that one hit to first. 1 at second. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. He swings and fouls one off. The Astros trailing by 3 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still down 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Bennett Sousa.
Now pitching for the Astros. Number 62.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Sousa.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Sean Dubin, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Popped up. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Altuve pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Parker Meadows.
2 outs, base is empty. Parker Meadows getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
0-2.
Scored it out into left. Oh, he gloves it. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Bottom 9, Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Left fielder Jose Altuve.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Fouled off left side.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
So man aboard at the plate. Victor Caratini, 1 for 3.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll them up for 2.
In for a strike. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one almost got him. On the ground, 2 ball. Takes it himself for 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
So they're down to their final out. Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation.
1-0.
That's an automatic ball. The Tigers leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. That one hammered but pulled foul. That's hard hit in the line. And that'll do it. The Tigers add another to their winning streak.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. From Daikin Park in Houston, this is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr. What do we need to know here?
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that one fouled off. That one missing inside.
1 ball.
Perez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter. Spencer Torkelson.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Filler's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second
got him swinging.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, 2 outs. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. 1 run is in. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And up next for Detroit, Ceddanne Rafaela. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Tigers 2, the Astros coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Tarek Skubal. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Jake Myers.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Skubal will look to follow up an excellent performance last time out, tossing a shutout.
Talking about that shutout, he really had everything working for him. Not many pitchers nowadays who can turn a lineup over 3 times and still be effective, Boog. So what he did is impressive. With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
That was straight queso right there.
The lefty fires. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
1-1.
In the dirt. Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Now a jump throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that throw.
It's through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, not in time. He scores. It's 2-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down, and now it's Christian Walker. Here's a guy who's been struggling. So far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Ball one there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Diaz, the lead runner, out at second. Correa on at first with 2 down. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Rogers, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
1-1.
And that's in. The dirt. And now it's even 1-1. In the air, right side, Smith makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Baez. That's towards center. Dubon gets under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Wenzel Perez.
Back to the top of the lineup, Wenzel Perez, the next to hit. That one almost got him.
1 ball, no strike.
That one fouled off. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Skubal back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes. But if you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
2 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit. And that one hammered Rafaela, giving chase. And that one hops the wall. The throw into second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Bryce Matthews with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the lineup flips over. So now the Astros designated hitter, Jake Myers. Matthews at second with 2 down. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking. 1 hit, 1 left. On the ground, right side. On to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder Riley Green.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Gone into the Crawford boxes, a home run. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Carpenter batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That's a hit. And Gleyber Torres with a chance to make an impact here with 2 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Gleyber Torres. RBI single his last time up. First pitch, not close. Two outs and a strike to Gleyber.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, a sliding stop at short. Gathers and throws in time. Got him. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball. And that one missing low.
1-0.
There's a strike. Just missed. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working. He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Altuve at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner on the move. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One, 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Now batting.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Reached on an infield single his first time. That clips the corner. Duvall, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Keith hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is gone. A massive home run. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off.